Hare Krishna. So this is a very smart question. Someone is asking that we see from the Shastras and the Puranas that even demons, because they hate the Lord so much, when they get killed by the Lord, they get moksha, or they get emancipation or liberation. So why not do so much sin? Because anyway, doing sin is easier than doing bhakti, it seems. So let's just be sinful in this life, so much big demon that God comes and kills us, and we get enjoyment in this world and enjoyment in the next world also. So it's a very interesting question. We're like trying to find the loophole or the cheat code in life. So I gave a reference in the question. You can see 7th canto, 1st chapter, 26th verse, because the same incident happens in this section, where after seeing the 6th canto, where the demon Vritrasur gets killed and Indra is saved, in the 7th canto, in the beginning, Parikshit Maharaj has a question to Sukadev Goswami. He asks, it seems like God is always partial to the demigods and always against the demon. Is God partial? So then Sukadev Goswami, when he replies, he quotes a story from once when Yudhishthir Maharaj asked a similar question to Narada Muni. So Yudhishthir Maharaj asked that it seems that God is partial, that those who worship him, they go to him, and those who don't, they suffer. But I have seen Yudhishthir Maharaj saying that in the Rajasuya sacrifice, when Shishupal was killed by Krishna's Sudarshan Chakra, he absorbed into Krishna. He actually got liberation. So how is this possible? Why did he get liberation? He was so inimical. He was so envious. Shishupal, Dantavakra, how did they get liberation? So to answer this, Narada Muni quotes this verse which I quoted, which I wrote here at the end of the question. तस्माद् वैरानुबन्धेन निर्वैरेण भयेन वा स्नेहात् कामेन वा युञ्जत् कथञ्चिन्नेक्षते पृथक्. So, anyone who has anubandhena, continuous remembrance or concentration onto the Lord, they can achieve God. It may be in many flavors. It may be favorable, conjugal, loving, or envious also. So, this verse is very important because in the purport, Srila Prabhupada explains that just because Narada is saying that, someone who's critical of the Lord also can go back to him, that does not mean that everyone can become critical. It's very dangerous, right? If you hate God or you start cursing God, you may end up in hell. It requires that kind of vairena, that kind of enviousness, which is anubandhena. So here the question, someone is saying, can I be sinful? Yeah, but you have to be like a great sinner, right? If you see even the biggest sinners in this world, for example, Hitler, he was not killed by God. So you have to be bigger than Hitler. You have to be such a big demon that God would want to come and kill you himself, right? And again, this Dantavakra, Shishupal, they are all actually Jay and Vijay. So that doesn't count in one sense because they are eternal associates of the Lord. So to think that let me be sinful and God will come and kill me, well, it's not a good thing. Srila Prabhupada explains in that purport that one has to execute bhakti favorably. Bhakti means anukulyasa sankalpam. It has to be anukulya. It has to be favorable. One should develop devotion in a favorable mood. Although, yes, if one can be so envious like Ravana and Shishupal and Kamsa, who was constantly thinking of Krishna in a very envious way, then one can get liberation. So the verses down this line from this 7.1.27, 7.1.31 gives a few examples of this. Gopyat kamat bhayat kamso dveshat chaidyayadayo nirpa sambandhat vrishnaya snehat yuyam bhaktya vayam vibho. Everyone got the mercy of Krishna. They're saying the gopis because of their love, Kamsa because of fear, Shishupal because of envy, right? Like that, everyone got mercy from Krishna because of their own ways and relationships. But then, getting moksha alone is not enough. You see, what is the destination of the demons? They get what is known as Sayujya Mukti, impersonal liberation. What is the enjoyment there? Nothing. It is like suspended animation. Everything is just stopped. So, to think that, let me get out of this world and enter into that, for devotees, especially Vaishnavas, even Kaivalya or this impersonal liberation is hellish. Kaivalya narakayate, because we want to enter into a relationship of service with Lord. We don't want to be in suspended animation where everything is stopped. So therefore, this idea that, let me be so much big of a demon. First of all, it's not possible. You have to be such a big, big, big demon, right? And second thing, you have to be continuously 24/7 thinking about God in a bad way. And third, even if you do all this and you get liberation, you're getting a destination which is very inferior compared to what the prema bhaktas can get, which is loving reciprocation and dealings with the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna.